Welcome back to the Professor's Lab. I'm Professor V, and this is round two of the Die Hard League tournament that took place on June 15th, 2023. For those of you that don't know, Die Hard League takes place every Thursday starting at 6 p.m. Central at Die Hard Games. More info in the description. Please be sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, ring the bell for notifications, put your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear from you and all that good stuff. But anyways, let's get into the game. All right, so we have Mew on the left versus Lost Stuff on the right. We got the Manaphy there, and we got the 1.5 speed going on in the playback of this video. In the comments, let me know what you guys think about that. I think it's a little better for me to fill time. But anyways, Mew turn on the left. We started a little late. VIP passes, all that other stuff going on. We're Fusion Strike systeming. We're gonna do some shoes. We attached the Forest Steel Stone to that Genesect and pass. We got the energy on the Mew as well. On the right, we've got Battle VIP Pass. That's pretty good too. We're gonna find another Comfey, the third Comfey, and a Cramorant. So that's good. Yeah, we might need to go to 1.25 speed. I just didn't want there to be a lot of dead space in the audio, but I'll stop talking about that kind of thing. Here we got the VIP pass. Found the main attacker, the early main attacker, Cramorant. So that's good. Now we just got to put 4 cards in the lost zone in order to use the attack for free. We are going to do flower selecting, and hopefully it's an easy choice. We get rid of a boss, who usually the lost decks only play one boss, so the other card must have been a good one to not have to go away forever in this game. Do we have any switching cards or anything? It doesn't look like it. Escape rope or switch or energy attachment. Oh, look at that. We got the Pidgeot V and the Forest Seal Stone on it. So now the lost player can search for any card that they want. They already had a VIP pass in hand, so that's interesting. I wonder what they're gonna get. Let's see, energy attachment, retreat, second flower selecting. Got rid of Miltank, it looks like. That card not very good against Mew since Mew has a shred attack, Mew VMAX. Um, let's see here, we're going to use the V-Star. I think that's what the flip of the coin was for there. And yeah, we get that important Chorus's Experiment. That's so crucial in these lost decks, and that's a perfect way to find it. With the Pidgeot V and the Forest Seal Stone, we didn't have to play Luminion for it, and then Pidgeot V can shuffle itself, and I think all cards attached to it back into the deck, so it's not a liability on the bench. Um, but anyways, if I had to guess, I'd say we have a Chorus coming up next. Chorus, look at the top 5 cards, keep 3 of them, Lost Zone 2 of them. Always interesting, these Lost Zone decisions here. I think I see a Mawile, maybe another Forest Stone. The Forest Stone's easy, easy get rid of that one. But the other one's kind of tough. Mawile's interesting, but usually Mew is playing Penny um, or other switching cards. So we got rid of Fog Crystal and the Stone, I believe. We are going to use Pidgeot's ability to shuffle itself and all cards attached to it back into the deck. That's good. Get rid of that liability on the bench, and still was able to enable use of that Forest Seal Stone. We're going to hit that other VIP pass, Battle VIP pass. You can only play it on your first turn, um, and when you do, you get to search your deck for 2 basic Pokemon and put them onto your bench. So that's pretty good. I can't exactly remember if it's can only go to your bench or does it go to your hand. But that's okay. That's why I'm here in the professor's lab doing the research on these games so I can learn more about it, and you guys can too. So someone let me know what does VIP Pass do in the comments. I won't look it up after the game. We are going to switch cart into Cramorant and attack. Attack that Manaphy, take it out of there, and take a prize card. So now we promote Mew. We do Nest Ball. The Mew player does Nest Ball. Uh, Plays a Nest Ball and puts a Mew V down, I believe. Oh yeah, and the Manaphy is supposed to go into the Lost Zone because of Lost City. So yeah, now we've got the full suite of six fusion Pokemon on the left. We're going to do first Fusion Strike System, evolve into Mew VMAX. We're going to do Ultra Ball, get rid of that useless VIP pass and escape rope to find, let's see, I think the Mew was just benched this turn, I think. So we find the Mew VMAX for next turn and then the hand down to be able to draw more cards with Fusion Strike System. But yes, I can't see how many cards are in hand. That looks like two or three, maybe, so that's good. We use one Genesect, and we're going to Judge. Judge, very powerful against the Lost Zone decks that like to slowly build their hand to have all the options in the world on their turn. Now they only get four random cards plus one starting their turn, so very good against Lost Zone decks, Judge. Judge, both players shuffle their hand into their deck and draw four cards. So let's see what we got. We got another Mew VMAX, Hisuian Heavy Ball. That's always an insta play, as one of our local players let me know, and I learned. And that goes into the prizes and gets shuffled up if it found a basic Pokemon in the prizes, the Heavy Ball. If not, the Heavy Ball would go into the discard. But we found the Deoxys from the prizes. That's pretty good against the Lost Zone decks as well, I believe. We're going to hit this second Fusion Strike System. We found a Rope and an Energy, I think. So that's good. You could slap that energy on the next Mew. Do another Fusion Strike System for a Rainbow Boss. And then we're going to take the KO, most likely with the attack that does 130, so we could just keep swinging versus using Techno Blast. And now play resumes on the right. We flower selecting, keep something and get rid of a Fog Crystal, it looks like. What else do we need to do? We just need to keep punching and swinging. It's kind of stinks because Mew VMAX has access to Psychic Leap, so if you do low amounts of damage to it, it just goes right back into the deck and erases all that damage. But let's go ahead and start with the Chorus Experiment. Chorus, look at the top five cards, keep three of them, Lost Zone two of them. Which ones are they going to be? Even at 1.5 speed, it looks like it's a tough choice. Let's see, you probably would like to get rid of the Lost City with that Lost Vacuum. So that way you know all your resources aren't going away, even though you like stuff in the Lost Zone as a Lost Zone deck. Um, Important resources that you can't get back, like attacking Pokemon, Sableye, um, that's kind of annoying. So got to be extra careful here. This is why Professor V would never play, at least in the near future, a Lost Zone deck in a timed environment, because this would take me hyperbolic time. Anyways, looks like we Lost Zoned two cards. I didn't catch what they are, and the glare is horrible. And we're going to counter the stadium with a Beach Court, free retreat thanks to Beach Court, and another flower selecting. Get rid of another stone. That's useless. Um, let's see, how many are in the Lost Zone? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. At least eight, it looks like. Four, five, six. Oh, he's going to count them right there. I should have counted with him. Maybe he'll put a dice on the Lost Zone so we can see how many there are. Either way, we're going to hit this escape rope, and I imagine it's going to go into another. Nope, we're ready to attack. I was going to say another comfy maybe, but looks like we're ready to attack with the Cramorant. Attacking on the Genesect is good, but like I said, the Mew deck will sometimes play Penny to erase all that damage. So we'll have to see. We just pray you don't have Penny, you can't find it. Swing into Genesect, 110 from Cramorant. Play resumes on the Mew player's side. Let's see what they got. Starting off with an escape rope. Okay. Easy choices. Put the Comfey up. Put your main attacker Mew VMAX up. And just keep swinging. I don't think there's anything else you need at this point. Um, Maybe to have your hand full of the answers like Penny or switch cards if needed. Looks like we still have the V-Star power. as well with the Genesect with the stone, Forest Seal stone. But I don't know what else you need. You don't want to evolve to Mew VMAX in case you want a Psychic Leap. So that's good. So we just take the KO. Max Miracle, I think, is that attack. That's 130. Anyways, we lost zone with Flower selecting a Battle VIP pass. Keep that other card. Let's see what we got. Is it time for Sableye? No, retreat with Beach Court and do our other flower selecting. Get rid of a Nest Ball. Keep the Fire Energy. Is that what it was? Either way, let's see what else we can do during this turn. There's all those switching cards now. We're going to attach an energy to Sableye, play a switch card, and we must have 10 cards in the Lost Zone. Are we going to take the KO on that Genesect? For sure. 110. So yeah, we don't use all 12 damage counters. So we put just enough on Genesect and then 4 more on the Mew on the other Genesect. Okay. Alright, Lost Vacuum. Get rid of a useless VIP pass to get rid of that free retreat beach court. We're going to bench the Deoxys and attach a double turbo energy to it. We are going to boss's orders that Comfey going after the engine right now. I'm not sure why you wouldn't take out the Sableye here, especially since there's two Comfey already in play. Um, I would think you want to keep going after their attacker and force them to have answers like Clara or something like that. But that's why I'm here commentating and these guys are here playing, I guess, right? We're going to do a power tablet and power tablet. It looks like we're maybe copying Psychic Leap, but I don't know why you would copy Psychic Leap here. Now we're going to Genesect first. Fusion Strike system drop to 6 cards since you have 6 Fusion Strike Pokemon in play. Now we're just looking at the discard, see what resources we have used and might have available. Um, Otherwise, I think you just keep attacking with Max Miracle here. I don't think the Lost Zone player has any way to attack and KO one-shot Mew VMAX, so I don't see a need to Psychic Leap, but like I said, I could be missing something. What are we going to do here? It looks like on the right side we're playing the Charizard in there. Alright, we're going to evolve into Mew VMAX. We're going to retreat, and then we're going to do another Fusion Strike system and attack with Max Miracle. So, styling on people, I guess. Resume play on the Lost Zone player's side. So what can we do? We can Sableye again for sure. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. A Sableye attack is not enough to knock out the Genesect on the bench with 4, unless there's a way to get more damage on it. 12 isn't going to do it. I believe Genesect, yeah, Genesect has 190, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We would have 160 on it if we put all 12 damage counters on it. Um, I don't think there's any way, 16, 17, 18, 19, I don't think there's any way to get 3 damage counters on that thing. So anyways, we're going to flower select, get rid of an escape rope, keep a beach court, was it? Keep something more important than the escape rope, I suppose. Did we play a switch cart? We must have. Switch cart, are we attacking with Cram or Sableye? Probably Sableye and just put more pressure on that Genesect. Maybe the Deoxys. I'm not sure how much HP the Deoxys has. I feel like it's more than 120, but I'm not positive. Uh, our supporter of choice this time is Clara. We're going to get back 2 Comfey and 1 Psychic Energy. Got to keep the Comfey rolling. That's the engine of your deck, the Lost Zone deck. Usually want to have at least 2 Comfey down on the field with the experience I have from the Lost Zone deck. Let's see, we played the supporter per turn. Looks like we're going to attack with Sableye. We're going to attach an energy to the bench Comfey to be ready as a pivot for next turn. And then, yeah, I think you just keep putting pressure on the Genesect. I guess you can knock out Meloetta as well. That's good to take prizes, keep the prize trade going and the pressure going and the game going. Um, but we'll have to see what the player does here. And the Oxys, I'd like to know how much HP that guy has. I can't really tell in the video. All right, looks like it's finally time to attack. Now, where do the damage counters go? KO on the Deoxys. All right, must have 12 or 120 HP. So there we go. Prize is taken. Resume play on the Mew side. Bench Mew V. Attach a Fusion Strike Energy. Path to the Peak. And Roxanne. Couldn't have wrote it up any better myself. This is exactly what you want to see on the Muse side. The path is relevant because it would block Greninja, but as we know, it looks like the Lost Zone player is playing Radiant Charizard, so it shuts off Radiant Charizard's ability too. So that's a good thing. It forces them to have an answer to Path to the Peak um, in order to attack with Charizard, dealing that 250 damage, I think it is. Yeah, that's a lot. It's been a while since I played with Radiant Charizard as well. But this is good. That's why we're here studying these games in the professor's lab. All right, the Roxanne player gets 6, the opponent gets 2, and we just swing. We keep swinging with the Mew VMAX 130 Max Miracle. I believe that's what's going on. Can't see how many prizes are left on Mew's side, but it's at least 2. Same thing with the Lost side. I think they must have more than 2. But anyways, we are going to flower selecting, get rid of that Pidgeot V. I think I said Pidgeotto earlier, but they all look the same. And we're going to retreat and flower selecting again. And Ash had the Pidgeotto. He didn't have the Pidgeot. Maybe that's why it's in my head. Anyways, let's get rid of the escape rope and then find Pokegear 3.0, I think. Either way, it was more needed than the rope. Now we are going to hit that Pokegear. Draw 7 cards and put any supporter card you find there into your hand. So looking for that Colress, maybe a Clara to get that Sableye back. Um, Either way, a supporter is better than no supporter. Let's go with that. So yeah, we found the Colress experiment and we're staring down that path to the peak. Because I know Charizard can attack for 1 fire energy right now if Path to the Peak wasn't in play. And let's see, I see the Nest Ball, so that could find the Charizard if it's in deck. I remember the fire energy was there earlier, but I think that got shuffled away already with the Roxanne and everything. So far, Mew has not had to use its 1 prize attackers in the Meloetta or the Deoxys. We are going to play a Nest Ball on the Lost Zone side. Let's see what Nest Ball is going to find. Yep, I see that Charizard right there. Get it out of the deck and onto the field. No, actually, we're going to save it so that way it's not an easy target. Just kidding. We're not scared. We're going to put it down. Um, Still got to find a way to bump that path to the peak. Maybe Mew does on their turn, so that way they can use Fusion Strike System, and that's what we're betting on in the Lost Zone side. Anyways, Chorus Experiment. Let's look at the top 5 and keep 3. And we'll send the unimportant ones to the Lost Zone. I think we're way past 10 or whatever threshold we need to be in the Lost Zone, so we're just going to keep churning through the deck. Man, I feel like we've gotten rid of so many escape ropes on the Lost Zone side. But yeah, we keep those 3 cards, the 3 good ones. We're going to play the switch cart to bring up our Cramorant. And Cramorant's going to put some pressure on the Mew VMAX with 110, spit innocently. Or as one of our locals likes to say, spit disrespectfully. Mew plays a power tablet and a Cramomatic and flips tails on the Cramomatic. Wonder what we would be looking for on the with the Cramomatic. Let's see, we cannot do Fusion Strike System because of Path of the Peak in play. I think the Mew on the bench can attack. We're going to attach a stone to the Genesect just to thin it out of the hand and the deck. We're going to retreat and put up Genesect. We're going to do Switch Cart and heal off that damage from the Genesect and put up a Meloetta. Let's Sparkle. Declare the attachment to Meloetta, of course, and then to that Mew V on the bench. Makes sense. All makes sense. This one we're deciding if we want to resolve it or not because yeah, we still need to draw into another um, Fusion Strike energy to be able to attach to the Meloetta, so that way it can attack. I don't know. I think I might have went in with the Mew, the fresh Mew VMAX instead of the Meloetta, but that's okay. We are going to V-Star Power to find that other Fusion Strike energy. Now the Meloetta can attack for 210. I believe it's, yeah, 70 times the amount of Fusion Strike energy in play. There's 3 in play. Take the KO on that Cramorant and just keep moving along. Now, who do we promote? Most likely Comfey. And let's see what we got on the Lost Zone side. We're going to Flower Selecting and get rid of Manaphy. Yeah, that we do not need Manaphy as a Lost Zone player in this matchup, so easy choices. We like those. Let's see, still got to get rid of the Path to the Peak to be able to attack with the Charizard. We're going to do a Hisuian Heavy Ball, look at your prizes, take any basic Pokemon there if you find it, and switch it with Heavy Ball, but no basics chosen there, so the Heavy Ball goes to the discard. Looks like we still got a supporter to play, so that's good. Got a Colress Experiment to keep looking through the deck, keep drawing cards, and keep the game going. Which 3 are we going to keep this time? Get rid of that. I see a Pokegear, maybe a Roxanne. We just need way to bump Path to the Peak. And even if we did it'd be nice to take a KO on a Genesect versus the Meloetta with the Charizard. So yeah, seeming very difficult on the lost side of things. And looks like the players are kind of talking through the decisions there, what's left in deck, is this worth playing, is it not? Looks like a penny was flashed there. Um, but yeah, I'll go back a little bit for the sake of this video, for you guys to understand and me a little more too about what exactly happened there. And I think the Mew player is the player with the dub, but we'll see. Right here, we're still resolving Chorus. It looks like they're both looking at their prizes, saying like, "Hey, is this card? Is this even in deck? Is it worth me looking for?" Let's see. Now we look through the deck, and the penny is flashed, so it's not like we could do a Mawile stall or anything on the Lost Zones player side. So it looks like then, since the penny's in deck, Lost Vacuum in hand, that the Lost player concedes. And there we go. There we have it. What a round 2. Um, Go ahead in the comments and let me know if I analyzed the end of that game wrong. But that's what it looked like to me. It was kind of hard to tell what exactly was going on when they were looking through discards and looking through deck. But it looks like I got the penny, so you can't even stall me at Mawile. So let's just go to the next round. Good luck in the next one. But if I was wrong or you guys caught anything else, feel free to let me know in the comments. That's gonna do that. That's gonna do it for this video. What do you guys think? Like I said, leave your thoughts in the comments. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time in the Professor's Lab.